morning and welcome to the harvest season at Tait Farm. This is really one of our most favorite times of year. It's magical, it's beautiful, abundant, and it's really a celebration for the senses. There's colors and textures and abundance that's just amazing. And one of the things that we love are all the beautiful colors and flowers and grasses that can be harvested this time of year. And I'm going to share with you one of my absolute favorite activities and something we've been doing here for many years, which is making a fall harvest swag. But I'm going to just share with you a few simple steps to make that happen. So you're always going to want to start with a base, and the base I'm going to use today is broom corn, and it's what's used to make brooms. But before all the pods are taken off, what you get is this beautiful hue of color. So I'm going to lay that down first. I haven't put any tightening around it. And then what you're going to want to do is just begin to sort of build your swag. Think about different textures. These are the things that you might want to consider. These are just dried grasses from out in the field here at the farm. Here's a fresh one here. You can add a couple of fresh elements to this. You don't want to add too many, but it gives you a little bit different color. I've gathered some goldenrod, so this will dry to a very nice golden brown. You see I've stripped any of the fresh material off of the stem because you don't want that bound around. So I'm going to add a little bit of goldenrod, and then you can kind of just pull some of the things out. And then I found some cool pods. This is a milkweed pod that adds an interesting element and sort of new design texture. I got a little bit more goldenrod. These are some dried flowers. This is a beautiful burgundy celosia. So I do want some color in here. This is some dried yarrow. Yarrow is a beautiful, beautiful dried flower and goes really well in here. So again, I'm looking for different colors and textures, and I'm building it as I go, wanting to have some things lower, some things a little bit higher, and then I'm going to add a few colorful dried flowers. I've got some globe amaranth and a little more celosia, and then I've also got some of these beautiful little straw flowers that add just great pops of color. You want to think about alternating where you're putting some of the color, so I don't want the two burgundy celosia right next to each other. Want them a little bit further apart. I just kind of tuck some other things in and I keep building. I've got, this is called feather celosia. Again, if you're getting dried material and the stems haven't been cleared, you want to probably clear some of the stem out. This is a little bit longer, so I may tuck that under a little bit. Gives a little more width to it, as well as another color and texture to be working with. So I'll put the other one on this side, and then I think I'm going to want a little more color in the center of it. So I have a little bit of purple statice here and a little bit more globe amaranth. So probably kind of stack a little color towards the top, and maybe another globe amaranth or another celosia here, and pretty soon what you'll see is you'll start to have a really lovely bundle. These can either be hung like as we've done here, so you can hang it on a door. It's sort of a welcome of fall, or you can use it on a entry table or something like that, or even a dining room table. Again, you want to be balancing colors and textures, and at some point you'll probably say, okay, I think I have enough. Tie it off, and I'm going to use a piece of twine here, and what you want to do is you want to tie it really tight. Again, you want to hold all these things together. You want to take it around a couple times, tie it really tight, and then knot it off. I'm going to take a scissor and cut it pretty short. And then what I'm going to do is take my heavy-duty clippers here, and I want to cut the bottoms of all this off because I want to make a nice square base so it looks a little bit finished. And then I'm going to take a piece of raffia that I have here, and I want to finish it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sort of wrap it around the knot that I've already made, just sort of going back and forth so it makes it, you could keep the twine if you want. We just happen to like raffia here. And then when you get to the end of it, you're just going to make a loop in the back and tie a knot. You don't want to cut it to the very edge because sometimes it can slip a little bit. And here you have a very simple but very colorful little swag that you could give to your neighbor as a gift. You could hang on your front door, you could put on your porch, on your bench, and it says, "Happy Fall, time to celebrate."